Question number 6 of tax remedies topic. Now, this is all about the type of protest to fund and prescriptive period. Basahin natin yung scenario. ABC Corporation received a fund. Okay, ito yon. Now, they realized that the revenue officer disallowed valid expenses. Now, because the vouchers were misplaced during the audit, the vouchers have now been found. Now, ABC Corporation wants to submit this voucher to prove their case. Now, what type of protest should they file? And what is the crucial deadline associated with the evidence submission? So, dito, definitely this is a request of reinvestigation. Why? Because there is an audit, there is an evidence that is to be added supporting the contention. If there's a newly discovered evidence, then the letter must be described as a protest of reinvestigation or request of reinvestigation. The evidence kasi is bibigyan siya ng 60 days para masubmit from the date of reply. Since the taxpayer intends to present newly discovered evidence that were not part of the original audit records, kaya nga nagkaroon nga ng findings na ganon. Now, ngayon, the proper remedy is to request for reinvestigation, as I said. So ngayon, the rules specifically allow the taxpayer na meron siyang 60 days again from the filing of this protest to submit the relevant supporting dividend documents. Filing so ibig sabihin the time that you send the reply to them on that date. So that is the starting of the counting also on the submission of the evidence, which must be within 60 days. So that's it. Now, here, the question is what type of protest? So that's definitely reinvestigation. So ito yon. So ito yung dalawa. Now, the submission of evidence must be within 60 days from the filing of protest, which is correct. So that's why we have D now. Dito naman, submit evidence within 30 days. This is not correct. So therefore, letter B is the correct answer. Now let's try to twist a bit this question. What if ABC Corporation had the voucher during the audit but simply forgot to show them the RO? And they now attach the voucher simultaneously with their protest letter. Well, if that is the case, nyari, that would be still treated as effectively request. That is a effectively request of investigation. But who knows kasi, though that is a request for reconsideration, the 60-day period becomes irrelevant because the documents are already submitted. Pero ang nangyari, there was hindi nga nila na-submit. Well, effectively, it's reconsideration, but the letter that must be submitted is a request of reinvestigation. Why? Kasi nga, at that time, wala ngang evidence and they try to, yung hahabulin nila lang yung evidence na yan. So, that would make the protest effectively as additional. As a request of reinvestigation because there is an additional evidence na isa-submit nila. Okay, so therefore, consequence of that, the 60 days will be counted from the date of the reply of their investigation.